if you've fallen down behind to a point where you can't catch back up or get ahead of them, the best thing you can hope to do, and the best thing you should do, is make sure that you do not increase their lead. Just try and keep it as meager as possible. Try and stunt their growth in all possible ways, which is generally a good idea. I tend to implore whenever I'm solo laning or ADC. Not generally jungler. It's really hard to fall behind as a jungler, in my opinion. As long as you're killing things and you're not being silly, proper ganks. Don't overextend yourself to silly lengths. Oops. The darkness footage. I'm excited for that. Never was the biggest Trekkie, but I gotta admit that this new Star Trek films have been looking pretty great. I saw the first one, awesome. This one looks pretty good. The game sucked. Different content though, different time to talk about that. After a while, I did start to focus a little more on my shatter. No, it wasn't the first one. My imbue was the first one with my heal. His passive is only really effective now in his 40 role. His basic attacks deal bonus magic damage, 2% of his maximum mana, doubled against champions. Yeah, in the role I was playing, the passive doesn't play too big of a role. If I put maybe a little more into it, I could have maybe cleared out creep waves a little better, and that could have made a bit of a difference. Actually, could have made a pretty big difference at some point in the game where I was trying to push that top tower. I was pushing that top tower to a disgusting degree, so I really want it down. And that's just a bad thing that some people get in their life. I don't care what happens to me, I just take that out, just get the tower, and you'll just keep trying. Like, you'll die and you immediately go back to it. It's stupid, you become predictable, you're gonna make more mistakes, you're getting upset. Never get upset, that's when you make the most mistakes. Because when you're angry and you just focus on one thing, people know what you're focused on, and they know you're not gonna change your mind, so they know exactly how to counter it. So just a general knowledge tip for the game. Maxing out Imbue early, and then Shatter and Dazzle were just kind of sporadically from there. The stun played a pretty big role, I feel, in disabling a lot, so it's a really important thing to get down when you're playing a support Taric. It's a great move for a couple of points where it really saved him. In the beginning, it's super powerful in the beginning when you're laning with someone like Ezreal or Ashe, or who's that? Vayne is a really good example as well, where I was in the bush and I was able to stun them because they didn't see me, and then with their skill shots and their burst damage, able to knock them down really quick, and we got first blood really easily. Really easy to get first blood. And with Mind View, I was able to save him from dying as well to the tower, so it was all really good. We got a very good ADC on our side. But an ADC in a sport click, you can do a lot of damage. Now over to the items. Again, I started with 3 side wards and a fairy charm to build into my philosopher's stone, which eventually turned into my Shirelia's Reverie, which is just a general all-around great sporty item as it helps you out in the health and the regeneration part, and its active ability is super helpful when chasing down opponents. And as long as you remember to activate, you can also get away pretty easily, or you can help your teammates get away. Wait, advertisements. I should blacklist this site. Maybe I shouldn't. Also managed to buy boots because I was able to wait long enough and eventually build into the Mercury Treads, which are great against a team like I was facing because they had so much disabled. Shogas had a silence and a knock-up. Zyra had a knock-up. LeBlanc had a slow. So did Base. They all were pretty much very crowd control effect people. So it's good to get something to compensate for that. Also began building with, after I got my Ruby Stone was really late, by the way. Should not have been that late. Should have been a lot earlier. Oh yes, with my Ember Valor and my Phoenix Codex up into my, what was it called? I can never remember names when you need them, can you? Down here. Oh, sure, we had that. I already went through that. I already forgot what it was called. I wish I could find these places set up like the shop. A lot more convenient to look around. No, the Visage came a bit earlier on. No, I did not have time to play an ARAM. Please stop messing with me. I'm not going to pay attention to them now. The Visage came later. And what did I remember? Oh no, yeah, the banner. That's what it was. I don't use it a lot, so I feel surprised I can remember. I feel really stupid now. The banner of command, which helps again you out as just a general supporty tank person, and also its ability to make super minions. Which since they took out the the minion boost summoner spell, whatever that was called, Garrison or something else, whatever it was called, you know what I'm talking about. They took that out, and that was a nice place. I like that move a lot. The summoner spell was very helpful. And I think that's a really good decision on their part to make that an item and an ability. It helps out so many ways. It really allows for pushing 2 lanes at once, or multiple lanes at any one time. Banner command. I see it. Like, you just look at it. It's right in your face. Best place to hide someone's planes at. I swear to God. Oh, I'm a fool. That is generally that is a really good representation I find of a support tank role. It offers a lot of flexibility and engaging and disengaging with his ultimate, with his hammer slam down. It can do a lot to turn the tide of a battle really quickly because it'll do a boost to everyone if they're looking behind. Kha'Zix was really good to begin with. Well, not to begin with. It took a little while to get up there, but after he did, it was pretty fantastic to see him going. And with the boost from the hammer, also with the heals and the stuns, it made a lot of good bonuses going down. So, Taric, very good champion. I recommend you check him out if you're a beginner. He offers a lot of simple play, but a lot of learning to play as well. You'll be able to learn a lot from playing him. So I want to thank everyone who came out to watch today. Excuse me for my disgusting coughs. Remember, if you want to come back, you can follow this stream. All these will also go up as VODs on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Sherman114. If you're watching on YouTube right now, welcome. I hope you subscribe, because I will be doing this so much more often for you all. And you can also go and follow me at twitch.tv/GreenSue for when this goes live. Every weekday night, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. just about. We go for about an hour, play a game, go over a build. Simple, fun stuff. You can also follow me on Twitter at GreenSue for any general thing that I will be doing if you want to learn where I'll be or what I'm doing, any events I might be covering. Water is delicious for when you've been talking for a little while. Yeah, so that's all my contacts. You can get me there. If you ever have any requests, you can also send those to me through my Twitter or through a message on YouTube. I will get it. I will reply to you. Be sure to subscribe to all my places because I want to make more. I want to know you guys are watching. I want to know you're enjoying, so I want to make more of it for you. So again, thanks for watching. You're awesome. Come back tomorrow night. We'll be doing other awesome things. And see ya.